How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and tonight I'm going to be watching episode 2 of Gunsmoke, which I believe is entitled Hotspell. I really liked the opening episode, so just hoping for more of the same. So yeah, let's get into episode 2 of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke! Oh, he's back in the graveyard. I wonder, does every episode start like this?
I wonder if there are some good men planted here on Boot Hill. On a given day, any man can be a bad man. It's a town that has more than its share of riffraff. There are plenty of good citizens, too. On any given day, something can happen that turns good men bad.
What a really intriguing opening, like the first episode. It looks like a hanging tree. A rope would signify such an occurrence. He's very calm about it.
Rance, Tim, Ed, Frank, what's the matter with you?
Stole one of my horses.
You men all know how I feel about lynching.
Hanging a horse thief isn't lynching.
I don't know, it must have been this heat's got to you. You're acting crazy with it. If this man's done anything wrong, you'll get a fair trial. Go on home, all of you.
What kind of a lawman are you interfering with justice?
I said now.
He does it by the book.
I'm glad you happened by this morning, Marshal.
Again, he's so composed.
I know who you are. I've seen your face on the wanted posters in my office often enough.
They were wrong. I didn't steal this horse.
That's Rance Bradley's iron he's wearing there.
That was Rance Bradley.
Yeah.
People like Rance Bradley. Law-abiding, upright citizens.
We ride into Dodge and straighten this thing out.
Jail?
That's right.
Been expecting you back for 3 days, Mr. Dillon.
Hello, Chester. How's everything?
Ah, Chester's back.
Oh, it's been a fight. You found a friend?
Name's Cope Borden. You're gonna be with us for a while, Chester.
Glad to see you back. How was your trip?
Hot.
You gonna introduce us?
Nope.
Nice girl, that Kitty. Your girl?
In a manner of speaking.
But that depends on whether or not you were telling the truth.
Hmm.
And whether or not the sheriff in Yuma can find a horse trader named Saunders.
I owe you something
Maybe.
for saving me from hanging. Well, I don't figure it that way. I've had all I want of jails. If I don't get a fair shake, I'll break this egg crate wide open.
It's a strange one. I'm not really sure how to read him.
My brand.
You better look at this. This got in from Yuma.
Paperwork.
Sheriff said that man did buy that horse there.
Maybe it was stolen, but when he bought it, he didn't know it was a stolen horse.
Yes, I made a mistake. You know what a gunman looks like. I'm awful tired of people like that in Dodge.
He's done no wrong here.
Yeah.
Not here, maybe. Other places, other times.
You might have lynched him. I'd be holding you for murder right now. Next time, you might not be so lucky. This is as good as a bill of sale in case anybody should ask you about that horse again.
Throws
I got
it
an
away.
answer. I know him.
And I know you. You're a man who's had a lot of trouble. And you can still have a lot if you want it. Get out of town, Cope.
Why?
Because I don't like you.
I think I'll get myself a drink. Would you like one? It's hot.
He knows he's like using this bit of power on us, and look, I have the proof I didn't steal the horse, but he knows the paranoia. Something's gonna go down.
Be trouble, Mr. Dillon. Why don't you throw him out of town?
They got no right to, Chester.
You accuse me of cheating? It's been on the bottom ever since you started dealing.
Holy fuck! Was that self-defense, or did he just murder someone in cold blood?
He drew first.
Okay.
You'd have done the same thing, Marshal. It was self-defense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
I know you're sensing I'm a bit of a bad apple, but technically, you know, it's that fine line. I'm loving this show. I'm only an episode. It's only the second episode, but I'm loving the characters, loving the stories, everything.
France!
Nobody's gonna get shot down.
Chester.
Take this man over to my office. He'll be safe there.
Is this what you call law? Protecting a killer and turning your back on us?
He's playing dim against the Marshal as well. What's still out there?
Good man out there. He's worth 10 of you. Never done a wrong thing in his life.
In a little while, he's going to turn that killer loose in our town again.
They're going to try and come right in here.
Nice law-abiding citizen that you got.
We want that man, Marshal. You going to give him to us? We're going to have to take him from you.
Shotguns with you?
Yes, sir.
Shotgun? Oh, now you're talking my kind of law. You hate my guts, but you have to do your duty and protect me. And you may get shot for it.
It's all about that.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Could have got Chester or the Marshal there.
Marshal, can you hear me?
He's also probably thinking, like, what am I
All
doing
my
defending
life,
this guy?
People like them out there have been kicking me out of town.
Don't come any closer, I'm warning you. We have to come in to get him, Marshal.
If this is the law, I like it.
God, guy's a shithead. What's he gonna do?
Can't shoot people who haven't done a wrong thing in their lives until today.
Going to give him to us, Marshal?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him to you. He's all yours. Well, what are you waiting for? I told you to take him.
I feel he's doing a ply.
Oh, there, geez, not on.
The reverse psychology.
String him up. And then I'm gonna track down each and every one of you. And I'm gonna see that you hang for murder. I ever do.
Fuck.
Go on in there.
Made him see sense.
Sorry for what I did. Heat must have got at me pretty bad. Well, I guess I'll be going home.
Get his gun, Chester.
Tell him to get the hell out of town.
Get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Get all the way out. You keep on going and don't you ever come back.
Now, you're not too bright, Marshal. You could have let him kill me. Got me off your hands. This way you'll always be wondering when I'm coming back.
Fucking hell.
I said get out of Dodge.
A man like that, the thing you could do but defend him all day long.
That's strange about the law can work in
Almost
weird
wish he
ways.
had done. Maybe this heat'll ease off tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will be a little cooler.
Okay, so I just got done watching episode 2, Hotspell, and like the first episode, again, really impressed. Really liking this show. I loved how with the villain, they presented it where he was kind of on the periphery of breaking the law, but not quite breaking the law. So Dylan had no choice but to protect him, and I loved that whole idea that, like, even though he really doesn't want to do this, he knows he's like a shithead, and that the people that want to kill him are really good people, but he has to do his job. And it's that whole in the middle, and where do you go with this? You know, like that whole scene in the jail protecting him, and then like about to attack. You know, I really didn't know what was he going to do. I didn't know, maybe he was going to shove him out there, but it was like he had to uphold the law. I just love that whole idea of how far should you go when someone technically hasn't broken the law, but you know it's probably inevitable that they will, and that they're laughing at you the whole time because they know what they're doing. It was a great way of presenting the story. Really liked it, and delighted that Chester was back, and yeah, a lot of the same characters from the first episode were back, so yeah, delighted about that as well. Really liking it, so I'm really looking forward to watching more episodes from Gunsmoke. But until next time, guys, it's long fall.